Have you ever noticed how easily you forget something you just heard, but remember something you actually experienced? Think about it. You can listen to a lecture for hours and still forget most of it. But the moment you do something yourself, it sticks, Confucius once said. I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. This simple sentence carries a powerful truth about how we actually learn and how most people are doing it wrong. We live in a world full of noise, podcasts, lectures, advice videos, motivational talks, endless information. But here's the problem. Hearing is passive. When you only hear something, your brain doesn't fully engage. It treats it like background noise. You might feel like you're learning, but in reality, you're just consuming. This is why people can listen to advice about success, discipline, or happiness every day and still remain stuck in the same place. Because hearing alone doesn't transform you. Seeing is a step higher. When you see something, whether it's a demonstration, an example, or even someone else's experience, you begin to connect more deeply. Your brain starts forming images, patterns, and meaning. This is why watching someone perform a skill like playing guitar, solving a problem, or speaking confidently makes it easier to remember. But here's the catch. Even though seeing is better than hearing, it's still not enough. You can watch 100 tutorials and still not master anything. Because memory is not the same as understanding. This is where real learning begins. Doing forces you to struggle. Doing forces you to fail. Doing forces you to think. And that's exactly why it works. When you take action, your brain is no longer passive. It becomes active. You make mistakes, you correct them, and you build real understanding. This is why someone who practices 1 hour a day becomes better than someone who watches for 5 hours. Because understanding is not given, it is built. Confucius wasn't just talking about education, he was talking about life itself. You cannot understand courage by hearing about it. You cannot understand love by watching it. You cannot understand discipline by thinking about it. You must live it. This is where many people fail. They stay in the comfort of thinking and observing but avoid action. Because action is uncomfortable. Action exposes your weakness. Action risks failure. But without action, there is no growth. So ask yourself, are you just hearing things? Are you just watching others succeed? Or are you actually doing something? If you want to learn a skill, start practicing today. If you want confidence, put yourself in uncomfortable situations. If you want success, stop preparing endlessly and start executing. Even small action is better than perfect planning, because every time you do, you move one step closer to understanding. Confucius gave us a timeless formula. Hearing fills your mind, seeing shapes your memory, but doing transforms your life. So the next time you learn something, don't stop at listening. Don't stop at watching. Take action, because in the end, you don't truly know something until you've lived it. If you want more deep philosophical insights like this, make sure to explore further. Because sometimes one idea, properly applied, can change everything.